Planning and cooking healthy meals used to be something that I struggled with a lot. I would spend so much time, first of all, finding healthy recipes, and then planning them was another headache. And then when it came to actually cooking them during the week, I would lose motivation because it was just so time consuming. But now I finally found a system that works for me, something that's helped me stay on track, and it's made cooking and eating healthy so easy and effortless. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I meal plan and meal prep to eat healthy every week. I have found that the key to eating healthy, especially when it's still not an established habit, is to simply plan your meals. When you plan your meals, you're already halfway there. So I like to think of it kind of like making an appointment. Once you schedule it, half of the work is already done. Now all you have to do is show up. The other very important part about meal planning is finding meals that you genuinely enjoy. Eating healthy does not mean sacrificing taste. So go out there and try a bunch of recipes. Find meals that you genuinely enjoy and that you know that you're actually going to eat. If there's just one thing that you're going to take from this video, I hope it's this. Build a collection of healthy recipes that you genuinely enjoy and plan and rotate them every week. Over the years, I tried many approaches to meal planning. I would print out recipes, I had a calendar, I even bought a binder specifically for these recipes, and it was supposed to help keep me motivated and encouraged. But none of that really worked out for me. I would still get stressed out every week when I sat down to try to plan these meals right before going to the grocery store. So one of the most important things for me was finding something that would do most of that work for me. And thankfully, I found it. It's called Plan to Eat, and it's a meal planning app that I heard from the YNAB community. YNAB is the budgeting app I use. So a lot of people on there recommended this, so I checked it out and it's amazing. It keeps all of my recipes in one place, and every week I can just go in there, schedule recipes on my meal planning calendar, and it automatically creates an organized grocery list for me, which is so cool. It tells me exactly what I need to buy, so I no longer have to stress over how many bell peppers or how much spinach I'm gonna need that week, because it adds it all up for me. So this app was life-changing for me, and I am so grateful for it. But this app doesn't do all of the magic on its own. This wouldn't add any value to my life if I didn't go in there and add these healthy recipes. So again, creating that collection of healthy recipes is key. And it's taken me quite some time to build mine. It's been a lot of trial and error. There's been many recipes that were complete fails for me. I didn't like them. So it's gonna take some time. It doesn't happen overnight, but I can tell you that once you get started, it becomes much easier. And now I have a pretty decent amount of recipes that I can work with, and I can switch up so I'm not eating the same thing every week, so I'm not getting tired of it. But yes, I am still working on adding more recipes on there. And I mainly use this app to plan my dinners. I already have my go-to healthy breakfasts. I keep them right here in my head. And then for lunch, I will just have leftovers from the night before. So the only thing I have to really plan for are my dinners. So every Friday when I do my weekly reset routine, I will go into the app, and under the planning tab, I schedule the dinners I want to make the following week by dragging and dropping them onto the calendar. So once I finish planning, I head over to the shop section, and then I select the date range I'm looking for, and then it'll show me exactly what I need to buy for that week. So then the next thing I do is I head over to the pantry, the fridge, and the freezer, and then I cross off those items I already have on hand, and I'll add my staple items that I get every week. And now I have a finalized list of things that I need to buy. Meal prepping to me is like taking an extra step of accountability. If I'm putting in the work on the weekend to create a healthy meal for myself, then I'm not gonna let it go to waste. The chances of me going out to buy something during the week are gonna be less because there's already a meal waiting for me in the fridge or in the freezer. But meal prepping can be a daunting task for many of us, myself included. And it's definitely not a one size fits all. There are many approaches that you can take. You can batch cook and make complete meals that are ready to go. There's also ingredient prepping, which is basically washing and chopping those ingredients that you're going to use during the week. So it really just depends on what you prefer and what works best for you. In my case, I prefer cooking the meals the day of, the day that I'm going to eat them, but there are still things that I do like to meal prep. I eat a mostly plant-based diet, so many of the meals that I make are really easy. They don't require a whole lot of time, but they do require a lot of grains and legumes, and those can be time consuming to cook. They take a lot of time. So what I do is I take a look at my grocery list, I take note of all the grains and legumes I'll need for the week, and I cook those on the weekend. This step alone speeds up the whole cooking process a lot. So during the week, it's mostly just about washing and chopping vegetables, roasting them or sauteing them, basically just putting the final meal together. And the Plan to Eat app is also very helpful when it comes to cooking because the recipe is there. I know exactly what ingredients I need to take out, and I know that I have those ingredients because it told me exactly what I needed to buy. And the step-by-step instructions on there are also very helpful, so cooking is really easy for me now. So that's basically my process. That's how I meal plan and meal prep every single week. And this is the system that's currently working for me. I no longer have to ask the question, what's for dinner? Because I know exactly what I'm going to eat every single day. So that part is just life-changing for me. And now I'm able to cook and eat healthy meals without stressing about it. So now cooking is something that I actually look forward to, and it's something that I really do enjoy, and that's something that I'm always working on, is finding joy in everything that I do, even something like cooking. So I hope you found some value in this video. I'll have a link to the Plan to Eat website in the description box below if you want to do some research on it or if you want to check it out. But really, I hope this video has just inspired you to find something that makes your life easier, whether that's the same thing as me or whether that's something completely different. Just whatever will make your life easier. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.